Everyone tells you the same thing. Put your money in an index fund, buy and hold, and wait 30 years. That's great advice if you already have $1 million. But if you only have 1,000, it's too slow. If you want to actually move the needle on your wealth, you can't just be a passive observer. You need a hybrid strategy. I've spent years analyzing how the wealthiest 1% actually scale small accounts without taking reckless gambles. Most beginners make a fatal mistake. They're either too safe or too aggressive. Today, we're fixing that. I'm introducing you to the three-way split. We are dividing your $1,000 into 3 specific buckets: index funds for long-term stability, a high-yield savings account for strategic liquidity, and a learning fund to explode your actual earning potential. By the end of this video, you'll have a precise blueprint to turn that first 1,000 into a foundation for lifelong passive income. Let's dive in. Look, we've all heard the golden rule. Just put your money in an S&P 500 index fund and wait 30 years. On paper, that sounds like a foolproof plan. But let's do the actual math. If you invest $1,000 and get a generous 8% return, you've made $80 in a year. $80. That's not wealth building. That's a nice dinner and a movie. For most of us, that return isn't life-changing. It's invisible. And here is the real danger, the buy and hold trap. If your car breaks down or you have a medical emergency tomorrow, that $1,000 is locked in the market. If the market is down 10% when you need that cash, now you're selling at a loss just to survive. You're playing a long-game strategy with a short-term safety net. You're essentially betting your only $1,000 on a slow crawl to the finish line, while ignoring the fastest way to actually scale your income. The truth is, when you have a small amount of capital, the math of the stock market is working against you. You don't need a safe portfolio. You need a growth engine. Here is the cold, hard truth. If you put your only $1,000 into an index fund and walk away, you're playing a 30-year game. That's great for retirement, but it won't change your life tomorrow. To actually accelerate your wealth, you need a hybrid strategy. Instead of dumping everything into one bucket, we're splitting your $1,000 into 3 distinct zones: the safety net, the engine, and the accelerator. First, let's talk about the safety net. You're putting $300 into a high-yield savings account. Now, I know what you're thinking. Why put money in savings when I want to invest? Because life happens. If your car breaks down or your phone shatters, you don't want to be forced to sell your investments during a market dip. That's how beginners lose money. A HYSA keeps your cash liquid and earns you a decent return while protecting your peace of mind. Next, we move to the engine. This is where $400 goes. We're talking low-cost index funds. Specifically, look at something like VOO or VTI. These funds give you a piece of the 500 largest companies in the US. You aren't gambling on one stock, you're betting on the entire economy. This is your wealth foundation. It's boring, it's slow, but it's the gold standard for long-term growth. Set it, forget it, and let compound interest do the heavy lifting over the next decade. Finally, we have the most important part, the accelerator. The remaining $300 goes into your learning fund. Listen closely, because this is where most people fail. The ROI on a $300 course or a stack of books that teaches you a high-income skill, like digital marketing, sales, or data analysis, is infinitely higher than a 7% return on the stock market. Investing in your own earning power is the only way to turn $1,000 into $10,000 quickly. You cannot save your way to wealth with a small starting balance. You have to earn your way there. By splitting your money this way, you're protected against emergencies, building a long-term nest egg, and actively increasing your monthly income. That is how you actually scale. Now, to get this 3-way split started, you need the right tools. I use the brokerage linked in the description for my index funds because the fees are 0 and the setup is instant. And for that safety net, use a high-yield savings account. Stop letting your cash rot in a big bank, earning 0.01%. You're literally losing money to inflation. Check the links below to open both accounts in under 5 minutes. Here is the result of this strategy. You aren't just waiting 30 years for a compound interest miracle. You're building a safety net, growing your wealth, and investing in the highest ROI asset on earth, your own skills. That is how you turn a simple $1,000 into a foundation for real wealth. If this blueprint clicked for you, hit the like button. Subscribe for more no BS strategies to grow your money. Now go set up those accounts. I'll see you in the next video.